during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Well, if I told you that there was a plot afoot to get you addicted to food, would you believe me? Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's great to be with you. And food is not just food. Some food will get you addicted to it. We're going to get into that a little bit in the first part of the show. I have not one, not two, but three guests today. Two out there on the left coast and one over here on the right side of America. So we'll see what's we'll try to coordinate all of that. Where are we? Middle of the week somewhere. And it's Wednesday. There's a Tuesday. I don't know. It all starts to bleed together for me, you know. I'm sure that you have that experience too. But we're here Monday through Friday. We're here a couple of hours. The show is syndicated across the U.S., so it does play at different times in different markets. You have to check your local listings for that. But it's on live 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you're perhaps living someplace where it's not playing at that time, you want to listen to the show, you can do that. Or you can watch it. Just go to letstalknutrition.com. We stream it as well. And everything's on demand, too. Because, you know, people have lives. They can't just show up anytime, you know. They got things to do, but they like the show, so they get around to it sooner or later. And the videos are on demand right there on the homepage. And the audio is on demand under a link at the website, letstalknutrition.com, under show schedule. 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number. 877-897-TALK. You're always invited to call the show and get involved in what we're trying to sometimes explain, describe, explain, or predict. So, Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, they have something trending in the news. Researcher there, Dr. Stacy Kahn, she has a article, a study in the last month's Nature magazine. And she talks about how food engineering is rigging the dietary game. This is sort of like playing cards with somebody who has a marked deck. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. That's what she's sort of suggesting here. When you're trying to lose weight or, you know, do better with your health and taking a nutritional path, you might find that the game is rigged. Well, what does she mean? Food engineering has rigged the game because it causes people to overeat, and it tricks the taste buds, is what she was talking about. Like, for example, artificial sweeteners in diet soda. Those artificial sweeteners will trick natural signals in the body, and you just don't get satisfied, right? And then there's some snack foods that are engineered to have what's called vanishing caloric density. That is, one body doesn't register those calories as they're being consumed. As a result, the person does what? Overeat. You're saying, no, they're not. Yes, they are. Remember a while back, if you're a regular listener, I talked about Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, and Fat. I highly recommend reading that book. It's an expose on the processed food industry. They have more PhDs working for them and MDs and scientists of one stripe or another to engineer this food so that you get addicted, and I'm telling you, read that book. You sit there and you shake your head saying, he's got to be making this up. He's not making it up. Michael Moss is an award-winning, he's a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist. Michael Moss doesn't make stuff up. And he got his mitts on some confidential documents, and there were some executives at these food companies that talked to him. I don't know how he did that. He must be awfully persuasive. And I came across an interview with that he did, and he talks, and the interviewer was asking, it was a nice interview, and he reveals that, by the way, in his book, he'll footnote the documents in the book, and these scientists, marketers, and CEOs, and all these people involved in the food industry, somehow he got access to them, and he convinced them to talk to him, and they told him a bunch of secrets about how they use their heavy dependence on salt, sugar, and fat to make the food to maximize, as he says, the allure of their products. So the interviewer asks him and he asks him, you went to great lengths to do the research for this book. When did you first know you were going to write it, and what drove you to continue for 3.5 years and travel the world to dig up the story? Well, what he says is that he was writing about a surge and outbreak initially of deadly pathogens in processed foods. And that involved all these big food companies losing control over the ingredients. That's how he started. And so one of the sources in the industry said to him one day, quote, "You know, Michael, as tragic as these episodes are, there is another public health crisis afoot in the things this industry intentionally adds to their foods over which they have absolute control," end quote. You see, he was out there trying to do one story, trying to figure out how it could be that these foods were becoming more pathogenic, and next thing you know, he's on to something else, and he ends up writing this great book. And what that executive was talking about to Michael Moss was, he was talking about salt, for example, which led then Michael Moss to examine sugar and fat. Then he figured out it was the salt, sugar, and fat were the usual suspects that were in the processed foods that were working on the neural pathways of people in their brains to get them addicted to the foods. Can't make that up. So he was on one thing, on one assignment, ends up in this. Oftentimes that happens. I love it when that happens. Now, there's some people that don't believe that food is addictive. Well, okay, you can believe that. My take is, after my review of the literature, I certainly do think that it is. Food is not just food. There are some foods you can eat, and you're not playing it. The game is not rigged. On the other hand, there are certain foods you eat, and the dietary nutrition game is rigged. And you overeat, you crave, and you start to get nuts trying, no pun intended, maybe you'd be better off eating some nuts, trying to find, to satisfy this appetite and craving. You can't understand how that could have happened to you.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069. Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Right Way Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Right Way Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Right Way Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Right Way Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Right Way Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Right Way Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yeah, food addiction, it's real. And some people, just unbeknownst to them, think it's all their fault, that they have no willpower, that, they can't understand why they can't resist the temptation. Now, some of it does involve, certainly a large portion of that, of the variance here is accounted for by personal responsibility. But it's a rigged game. It's a rigged dietary game, especially with these processed foods. And read Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, and Fat. That book is an eye-opener, man. And what prompted me to talk about that was this current study by Dr. Stacy Kahn. She's an associate professor of psychology at Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine. And here's a quote from her. That science, meaning the science, the food industry science, all that food engineering business, leads to the development of processed foods that trick our taste buds and silence our satiety cues. Whatever good intentions we may have, she says, our willpower is often no match for that. The game is rigged, end quote. And then what she does, she cites artificial sweeteners in diet soda, how they trick natural signals in the body, and how some snack foods are engineered, she said, to have what she calls vanishing caloric density. That is, your body doesn't register the calories you're eating. You figure, how can that be? How can they, believe me, they figure this stuff out. Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, and Fat. It's really worth a read. I have a bunch of guests here today. I could start a small jazz group, all the people on the show today. Dr. Anthony Thomas from Jarrow Formulas, Dominique Ostrander. Do you have a picture of Dr. Thomas? Did you find a photograph of him? He's a good-looking guy. I met him and interviewed him when I was at Expo West. He's relatively new to Jarrow, very smart, great credentials, went to good schools, knows what he's doing. And what about that photograph of Dominique Clark? Put that one up, John. Put that one up. Go ahead, put that one up. There it is. My technical producers believe that Miss Ostrander, I keep calling her Clark, that was her main name, is in the Witness Protection Program. Put that picture back up again. If you're watching, there's a photograph there of a dark figure with a question mark in it. We don't know what she looks like. I don't know. Are you, Miss Ostrander, are you in the Witness Protection Program?
You're so funny, Dr. Garko. No, I'm not, actually.
Everybody keeps asking me, what's this lady look like? I said, well, I've known her for 20 years. I try to describe you. We can't find one photograph of you. What did you do? Did you go on the internet and cleanse the internet of all your photographs? What did you do?
No, I never had any. I've never been on social media, so I've never had any, thankfully.
So if you're watching the show, you're not near a computer, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm actually driving.
Oh, well, please don't turn on your computer. Well, not like the guy I saw yesterday or the day before watching TV while he was driving. What we have is the Jarrow Formulas logo. Then next to it is a photograph of some person, a shadow with a question mark in it. That's you.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody asks me, who is that? Who is that person? Now, John Gaston, my technical producer for the streaming, he's looked high and low. He cannot find one photograph of you, not one.
Mm-hmm.
And he's good at this. So I told him, I said, find some shadowy figure with a question mark and put it up there, and we'll just pretend that's Miss Ostrander. Now, Dr. Thomas, Apparently, he's not in the witness protection program. Dr. Thomas, thank you for getting up so early. I know you're out there in California. It must be about 6:30 in the morning there.
Oh, yeah.
There you are. See? Now, there's a nice photo. You see, he's a nice-looking guy. Look at that, young guy. You're not afraid to have your picture on TV, are you? Oh, he hung up on me. No, that was. Oh, Dominique hung up on us. She hung up on us, Dr. Thomas.
I'm still here.
I know you are.
All right.
You're not afraid to have your picture on TV, are you?
No, not afraid.
Not afraid at all. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
Little tired.
Yeah, it's a little. What time? Yeah, I know you had to get up awfully early to do this. Have this little conversation. We really appreciate it, by the way.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah. So since I saw you last, what's going on at Jarrow Formula since I saw you last and at Expo West about 3 weeks ago or whenever that was?
Well, everything seems to continue rolling a little bit nonstop since the show. Mm-hmm. Lots of connections made, so we're always trying to stay on top of our products, reformulate, come out with new products. So use the science to put out the best supplements.
Uh-huh. We're going to get there's one product that you all make called Brocomax. You know that product?
I do.
Well, I want to if we could talk about that. But before we do, I do want to ask you about food engineering. I know that's not on the menu, but I still I'm curious about what you think about it. You probably heard me. Did you hear me report on that new study in Nature? Where I
heard you talking about that earlier. Yeah,
the researchers saying that the dietary game is rigged, and people just don't know what they're eating, and they can't understand why they can't stop eating and why their appetite is ravenous and they can't lose weight. She's claiming the game is rigged. She apparently is in the camp with Michael Moss, who says that the food industry has indeed rigged the game, and it's all science, too. Ooh. Be right back.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no farther than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation so you can get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essential Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
In the time you've spent listening to this radio spot,
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, wherever and however you may be listening, whatever you may be doing while you're listening or watching the show. Yes, you can watch it at letstalknutrition.com. The show streams. My guest, got three guests today. Dominique Ostrander was on. She had to step into a meeting. She'll be back, maybe. But Dr. Anthony Thomas is with me at the moment. Rory Lipsky will be along a little later. All three of whom work for Jarrow Formulas. Pretty good company, I dare say. Dr. Thomas, welcome back.
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing well.
Okay, I know it's early out there. We'll see if we can keep you awake. So, I want to get to talking about Brocomax here in a second, but I have to get your take on this. Have you read Michael Moss's book, Salt, Sugar, and Fat by chance, or no?
I have not, but
Okay.
after hearing you speak about it, I think I'll go look for it.
You should. I'm telling you, it's really. He's a good journalist, Dr. Thomas. He's a Pulitzer Prize winning journalist. In the book, what he does is he takes you inside the labs of these food giants, where food scientists use cutting edge technology to calculate what he calls, and what they call, quote, the bliss point, unquote, of like sugary beverages, or to enhance the mouthfeel of fat. And they do that by manipulating the chemical structure. So in the book, he unearths marketing campaigns which are designed to redirect concerns about the health risks of their product. And because some people are accusing these food companies of contributing to the obesity epidemic, right? So,
Yeah.
and what these scientists do is they'll dial back on one ingredient, they'll increase the volume on another ingredient, and they try to figure out, fat-free, low salt, but tastes good, very, very addictive. What do you think about all of that?
Wow, I mean, when I hear you talk about it, it sounds very contrived and directed. I would imagine that these companies really do want to enhance the palatability of food and make it more enticing for people. And, generally with processed foods, they can do things that go beyond the extremes in nature. Like you had mentioned artificial sweeteners. I mean, magnitudes of order sweeter than standard sugars can get you. So I don't think we're really prepared for that, actually, as a species, to really adapt to everything so quickly. I mean, these changes have happened in a relatively short period of time, and
relative to evolution, it's just a blink of an eye, right?
I mean, absolutely. You can't compare the sweetness of these artificial pastries and confection foods and sodas to natural fruits, things that are typically high in sugars naturally in their sweetness. I mean, I wouldn't even think of fruits as being high in sugars per se compared to these products that are so widely available in our markets now.
Check this out, Dr. Thomas. The average American consumes, you ready? 33 pounds of cheese in a year. That's triple.
Wow.
That's triple what the person ate back in 1970. People eat 70 pounds of sugar. That's about 22 teaspoons a day. They consume about 8,500 milligrams of salt a day, which is double the recommended dose. And almost none of that comes from the salt shaker that people have on their table at home. Where does it come from? All of that stuff? Processed foods.
Yep.
Processed foods. And we wonder why we are in the grips of this obesity epidemic, and it's not abating. It is not abating. We're at 68% of overweight and obese people, approaching 70 sooner or later. I'm sure I'll be reporting that 70% of the population is overweight or obese. We're at 68% right now. So I don't know. Do you all talk about this stuff at Jarrow Formulas in terms of supplementation formulation? And I don't know. I don't work in those corridors, if you will. So I don't know.
Oh, absolutely. This is a major health concern. I mean, my background is in obesity and diabetes, and so I try to look at it from a molecular level, seeing what's going wrong. And so I think there's a lot of room for supplements, and we'll likely be focusing on developing some to help, mitigate some of those problems that are associated with our modern lifestyles that definitely promote body fat accumulation.
The processed food industry, according to some numbers, they're making about, are you ready?
I'm ready.
$1 trillion a year in sales.
Wow.
$1 trillion. I mean, that's a lot of product, man. That's a lot of product. That's a lot of salt, sugar, and fat, Dr. Thomas.
Yeah, and you can see it in our population, again, with the statistic you just mentioned, with the high rates of obesity and, of course, the associated chronic diseases.
Yeah, I mean, this is, not to be hyperbolic, but it's sort of like it's a crime of a different sort, I guess. It is criminal what's happening to us in terms of our biology and our health and our wellness and well-being. And one of the paradoxes is that we're living so much longer, but the quality of life deep into the lifespan, people being kept alive, is not commensurate with the longevity. Have I gone too far in saying that?
No, absolutely not. I think it's a challenge for us all in this industry. You hear about longevity, but I like the term health span, not just lifespan. So
That's right.
Kind of what you're saying with regard to it's not just living longer, but living a high quality of life longer.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be able to help people achieve that. And so that's actually an area that we are looking into products associated with longevity and maximizing function well into older ages, too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I just wanted your take on it. Anybody that comes onto this show and people that listen to it know that I don't do canned questions. I don't, it's not, this show's not rigged. This is, it's very well produced and organized because I do it. I produce and organize it. But there's a level of spontaneity to this show where I like to get the unvarnished opinions of experts such as yourself. Because I know,
It's a good way to go.
Yeah, I mean, you know a lot about supplements, and we're going to. I want to talk about Brocomax. I know you want to talk about Brocomax, a product that I've taken for a long time. Broccoli. There you go. What if you don't like broccoli? Well, Jarrow says, well, if you don't like broccoli, we can help you out with this. And Dr. Thomas, when we come back, we'll talk to you about Brocomax. My own personal physician, one day I talked about Brocomax. He was so impressed with the product, he now recommends it to his patients.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I was thinking of something. If you gave somebody a bag of potato chips and you give them an equivalent bag with the same amount of food of, let's say, carrot, a broccoli, that's a totally different eating experience, isn't it? You rip through that bag of potato chips like nobody's business. And then when you're done, you want another bag. If you eat a bag of broccoli, a small bag, not a big bag, you know, you don't find yourself ravenously moving through that bag, woofing down that broccoli, and then saying, God, I'm craving another bag of broccoli. That ain't going to happen, brother. That's not going to happen. Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, because the salt, sugar, and fat in the potato chips is addictive. I just wanted to make that, put the final pencil point on what we were talking about. Dr. Thomas, welcome back. What's the big deal about broccoli, Dr. Thomas?
Well, I'm sure you've heard broccoli is very good for you.
That's what my mom said.
She was right. She was right.
She was right. I know she was. So you got a product called Brocco Max, which is, we're going to presume, derived from broccoli, yes?
Yep, broccoli seeds.
Okay, go ahead. Tell us more.
Oh, well, we have the supplement, as you said. It's a broccoli supplement, and let me take a step back.
Sure.
One thing, going back to what your mom said, broccoli is good for you. Cruciferous vegetables as a category, they're very good for you. There's lots of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, fibers, and they're being researched for their health benefits, particularly for anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory effects in the body. And so one of the reasons that they're so healthy are these compounds called glucosinolates. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And these are pretty unique to cruciferous vegetables, and they're sulfur-containing compounds, and these compounds are actually precursors to the the active compound that has the anti-inflammatory and quote-unquote anti-cancer effects in the body. So broccoli is rich in one in particular, and that one's called sulforaphane glucosinolate, which is the precursor to a chemical compound referred to as an isothiocyanate. I don't want to get too technical, but the specific one from broccoli is called sulforaphane.
Sulforaphane.
So that's the one that we want to get out of the broccoli.
Why? What is it about the sulforaphane? That's spelled SULFORAPHNE. Sulforaphane glucosinolate is. It's also, it goes under AKA glucoraphan is another name for it. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So sulforaphane glucosinolate is the technical name. Now, do you find that compound throughout the broccoli plant, or is it just at the top? You know, the florets, if you will, if you know.
You know, I'm not completely sure what the answer to that question. I would imagine that it's throughout the broccoli, but one thing to know is that mature broccoli, which we typically eat, is much lower in this compound than, say, 3-day-old broccoli sprouts. That's the richest source of glucoraphanin available in the diet. So I don't think most people are eating broccoli sprouts. And then, of course, when they're eating mature broccoli, their processing can actually reduce the amount of available sulforaphane from the broccoli. So you may not even be getting out what you're eating.
That's interesting. That's sort of
so it's because of these limitations that we developed the product.
So, taking the Brocomax, the supplement, you're getting this compound that you might not be getting in the level or concentration levels that you would if you took the supplement. Is that what you're suggesting?
You're definitely not getting the amount you'd get in the supplement likely eating mature broccoli, and I would be very impressed if you're eating that much broccoli. I actually like broccoli, unlike most people, and I know I just can't eat that much of it.
Yeah. When I buy broccoli, I buy the the florets. I don't buy the whole with the stem and all of that. I know a lot of people do. That's what because my understanding, that's where a lot of the chemical, the medicinal properties lie in the florets. That's my general understanding. I wonder if I'm wrong about that. I wonder. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure we can look that up. Unfortunately, I don't know that answer off the top of my head, though.
Yeah, sulforaphane is that's the compound that we're interested in, and that's what you find in the Brocomax. Now, for whom is that product designed? Everybody, or men with a bad prostate? Because
well, in all honesty, it's designed for everybody, and I eat pretty healthy. I use it. It's really to help, like most dietary supplements, fill gaps in your diet. And so if you're not having a substantial amount of cruciferous vegetables in your diet, then I think you'd likely benefit from this supplement, particularly from the staggering, data on at least associations between cancer risk and consumption of cruciferous vegetables. And they think a lot of that benefit can be tied back to the isothiocyanates, which again are derived from the glucosinolates, and sulforaphane is a specific one that's derived from primarily broccoli as a rich dietary source.
Well, I did some research on this, and the sulforaphane, that molecule, or that compound, I should say, is, as you say, is a molecule within the isothiocyanate group of what they call organosulfur compounds. Sulfur.
Yeah.
Now, I understand it can be obtained from cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbages of different types. And let me see if I get this right now. And it's produced, the sulforaphane is produced when this enzyme called myrosinase takes the glucoraphanin, which is a glucosinolate, and it turns it into sulforaphane. Did I get that right?
You did get that right. It's basically just removing the glucose attached to it.
So all you need to remember is go to the health store and ask for Bronco Max. Everything else that we said, you're probably not going to remember because that was pretty hyper-technical, and that's about as hyper-technical as we get around here because we don't want to run you off because it'll get too tedious. Bronco Max.
Just know that, and, a lot of people can benefit from the supplement, and it's actually rather unique because there's lots of supplements out there with touted antioxidant, anti-inflammatory effects.
Right.
Per se, but this product actually isn't doing that in and of itself. It's actually turning on your body's internal detoxification systems and upregulating antioxidant enzymes that you naturally express in your body.
Okay. When we come back, we'll get into more of this. These cruciferous vegetables, generally, the more you eat, the better off you are.
Sunday, lots of sunshine, but windy conditions on Saturday, then a nice
Viewpoints and promises made during the following program are not those of WHNZ AM, its staff, management, or parent company, iHeartMedia Incorporated.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier. Because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in today, stopping by. We'll be here for another hour. My guest is Dr. Anthony Thomas. He's a scientist, works for Jarrow Formulas, is an educator. He does, we'll get his exact title. I'll get him to tell you a little bit about his background. He's got great credentials. We were talking about a couple of things. When he first came on, if you missed the first portion of the show, I roped him into something I was reporting on, which is a new study where a researcher by the name of Dr. Stacy Cohn from Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine was talking about how the food industry has created a dietary rigged game. It's rigged. What does she mean? What she means is that people are becoming addicted to these foods and they don't even know it. And these food scientists that work for these major food manufacturers and companies have manipulated three principal ingredients, salt, sugar, and fat, to create bliss points, mouth feel, all kinds of things to get people to keep eating these foods. And oftentimes these foods will trick the body in terms of not registering the calories and so on. And then consequently people overeat, among other things that happen to them. So it's a rigged. She says it's a rigged game. This is not not unlike what Michael Moss in his book Salt, Sugar, Fat argues. And read that book. It's an expose on the food industry and how they're producing these foods that are creating the addiction. Okay, trying to clear my throat. As I said, Dr. Anthony Thomas is my guest. And then Dr. Thomas and I went to a conversation about broccoli, of all things. Eating a bag of chips and eating a bag of broccoli. Which one do you think you're going to crave? Won't be the broccoli. Now, I just wonder if anybody out there listening or watching the show grows broccoli sprouts at home. You can. I'm curious. I, for one, am very cautious about eating sprouts because it seems that every bend and turn there is some food alert, contaminated food issue involving sprouts. I know they're good for you, and you heard Dr. Thomas mention that really like 3 or 4 day old broccoli sprouts, that's where you're going to get the higher concentrations of sulforaphane. Isn't that right, Dr. Thomas?
That's correct.
Do you eat sprouts? Do you grow them?
I don't. I actually looked into it, though, after I did some research for this product. And I think if growing your own might be the way to go if you'd like to keep something healthy around the house.
Yeah, you know what the odds are of me doing that? I have a better chance of becoming an astronaut.
Well, I'm guessing that, and I'm guessing the probability of you doing it is probably higher than most people out there. So
I'll bet you there's a listener or a viewer or two of this show that grows sprouts at home. I know there is. I statistically it just has to be. I'm a big fan of cruciferous vegetables. I think that they are one of the most important categories of foods, or generally vegetables in particular. There's always I'm telling you the truth, Dr. Thomas, you always will find broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, those for sure, always in my refrigerator, all the time. Those are all great for you. Yeah, too bad that you're not finding them in most people's fridges. It took me
do a lot of good for them.
Yeah, it took me a while to get into my thick head to do that, though. Sometimes I'll take them. I'll take broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, prepare them, wash them, and then I'll steam them for a few minutes, put some olive oil on, some garlic powder, onion powder, some Italian seasoning, and I'll eat that, a nice big bowl of that as part of my dinner, for example. Maybe with some, fish on the side, get some protein. I do that. I do that frequently. The olive oil tastes great with olive oil, garlic, and whatnot. Oh man, delicious. Do you cook?
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah, I try to prepare fresh food when I have the opportunity.
Yeah. Okay. So you've Jarrow Formulas have come up with this product, the Brocco Max. So you've taken. I'm not going to be eating broccoli sprouts anytime soon. I'm just not. I'm not. So that's why I love your product. That sulforaphane is a wonderful compound, isn't it?
Yeah, it does a lot of things according to the science.
And there is science to support its efficacy and its safety, right?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, most of the science on sulforaphane and its potential health impact has primarily been in preclinical studies, but it will take some time for the science to catch up, as we say, and I'm sure we'll see more clinical trials looking at health effects of consuming these broccoli type supplements.
Mm-hmm. A lot of doctors will prescribe the nutraceutical, some nutraceutical like Brocomax that has sulforaphane in it with men who have prostate issues, especially prostate cancer. Are you aware of that? Did you know that?
I was not aware of that. Although, again, the compound itself is investigated for its influence on biological processes that would ultimately influence cancer, either manifestation or progression. So that's not surprising, but I was not aware of that. No.
Yeah, I think probably most middle-aged women as well. I think the deeper into the lifespan you get, the more of those kinds of vegetables you need to eat to provide some some chemical protection for yourself.
Absolutely. I mean, across the lifespan. I mean, you don't wait till there's a problem, right? You proactively try to prevent the problem from happening. So if you have these foods in your diet, the available evidence would suggest that you're at reduced risk for some of these chronic diseases with aging. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Collard greens, kale, mustard, turnips, bok choy, Chinese cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and all. These are great cruciferous vegetables. How much do you have to take of this product? Is it time released?
Well, the suggested serving you could take 1 to 3 daily with meals. There's no concern of adverse effects. But, for me personally, I like to take a one daily right now, just as a preventative measure. And of course, I still eat cruciferous vegetables. I'm using this literally to supplement the diet, just to kind of fill that gap. And, if you take one... Now, one of the things I'd like to say is that there are other broccoli supplements out there. And this product is unique because it doesn't contain sulforaphane in and of itself. There are products out there that contain that, but at very, very low concentrations. And the research would suggest that, they call it a dose-dependent effect. Whereas
dose-dependent effect.
More will have a greater effect. And so taking these very low quantities in those supplements probably wouldn't get you there. And then, so to overcome that, we give the precursor that you had mentioned, but we also have that active enzyme that you had talked about. So we put that into a delayed release capsule, gets you through the stomach, and then in the intestine, that enzyme can act on that precursor to release the benefits, so to say, of sulforaphane. And our product guarantees, I think it's a conservative estimate, 8 milligrams of sulforaphane potential.
Right.
Whereas you might see a competitor product of sulforaphane, there's a couple out there, they have 400 micrograms. So that's a 20-fold difference in potency.
And that's a big difference. That's a difference that makes a difference. We'll be right back.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Okay, and I didn't get lost in the hall. Found my way back into the studio. Around here, that can happen. Big place. And my guest is Dr. Anthony Thomas. Rory Lipsky will be along in a minute. Dominique Ostrander was on earlier, but she had to step into a meeting. And I'm talking with Dr. Thomas. We were talking about broccoli generally, then the supplement Brocco Max and why that supplement is so important. And you can eat all the broccoli you want. What you'll find in the Brocco Max, you're not going to get in eating a ton of broccoli. Am I misrepresenting what you said, Dr. Thomas?
Well, I'm not saying don't eat broccoli.
No, I didn't say. No, you didn't say that. I said that sulforaphane, you're not going to find it in the concentrations in eating broccoli that you're going to, unless you're eating broccoli sprouts, that you're going to find in the Brocco Max. That's a fair statement, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd say very likely you will not be getting the same amount from broccoli. You'd have to be eating quite a bit, and this is, a standardized product, so you can feel confident in the amount you're getting, and it's standardized for potency. So definitely the way to go for potent and standard dose of sulforaphane.
Okay, so when you were working on your master's degree and your PhD, did any of your professors tell you why they call them cruciferous vegetables?
No, they did not, no.
Really?
No.
See, if you would have been in one of my classes, I would have told you. They call them cruciferous vegetables for the cross-shaped with the crucifer on the flower petals. Go check it out.
Oh, okay.
That's when you look at cruciferous vegetables, look at the flower petals, and you'll see a cross-shaped crucifix, cruciferous vegetables, crucifix is the root word.
Right.
That's why.
Okay.
So I guess they didn't think that was important enough. Probably not, but it's an interesting point.
It is indeed.
I got a text message. Somebody wanted me to mention again some of these cruciferous vegetables. They're intrigued with the Brocco Max, but they wanted to know more about that list. Arugula, Brussels sprouts, chard, mustard greens, turnips, watercress, radishes, kale, Chinese cabbage, bok choy, broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, and rutabagas. Those are some cruciferous vegetables.
Right, and they all, it should be noted, they all vary in the type and concentration of those precursors to those isothiocyanates. So broccoli specifically is rich in the precursor for sulforaphane, and that one has been extensively researched with regard to its health benefits, and a couple others as well. So it's not to say they all seem to be good for you, but you might be getting some different nutrients from different vegetables. So.
Yeah, the Brocco Max is not gender specific. It's for men and women.
Absolutely.
My belief is that the deeper into the lifespan you are, and your health span, if you will, the more cruciferous vegetables you should be eating, and taking supplements like Brocomax, very preventative. I mean, there's a lot of research to show that it does have anti-cancer properties. I mean, among other kinds of health benefits. So,
well, again, I just want to be clear, the research is not on broccoli per se having those effects, but the anticipated benefits of getting sulforaphane from the diet.
Right. Does Brocomax doesn't contain endol-3 carbinol, does it? No.
Not that I know of.
But does Jarrow Formulas make endol-3 carbinol as a standalone? If you know, you may not know. Maybe Rory. I don't know. Maybe Rory Lipsky knows. Hi, Roy. Does Jarrow make endol-3 carbinol as a standalone?
Not specifically. No, we do have a DIM product, which is a variant of that.
Mm-hmm.
DIM plus calcium D-glucarate.
Right. And why do people take that product? Generally,
it's a very similar for cellular health, which is to make sure when cells are dividing that they divide on along their healthy path, and that you don't get mutant cellular division.
Heavens knows we got enough mutants running around. We don't need any mutants in our foods. That voice you just heard is Rory Lipsky. Share with the listener and the viewer. We have your photograph up there, Rory. If you go to your computer and go to letstalknutrition.com, you'll see we found an image of you. Tell the folks who are watching and listening your title at Jarrow Formulas and how long you've been working for that company.
I've been working for Jarrow for over 8 years, coming up on 9 years. My title is Senior Director of Business Strategy.
Good.
And I have done a variety of things from marketing and work on product development, and now more of a strategic role in communications and growth for the company.
Good. I thanked Dr. Thomas for getting up early. I know you had to get up early to do this interview as well.
We're West Coasters.
Yeah, I know you are, man. I know. You pay the price for living out there when you have to do business on the East Coast. Tell me, what is Jarrow is pretty innovative as a company, and so is Jarrow Rogovan, the owner. Give you a chance to think about this. What are you all working on these days? What do you have in the pipeline, if you want, so to speak, that might be intriguing that the listener would like to know about? 877-897-8255 is a toll-free number, wherever and however you may be listening or watching. 877-897-8255. Jarrow Formulas, I should tell you, in the spirit of transparency, is a sponsor of Let's Talk Nutrition, has been for 10 years, nearly 10 years. And I'm very proud to have them as a sponsor. They're a great company. I know Jarrow Rogovan. I've interviewed him several times. He's been on. I've interviewed Rory before, as well as Dr. Thomas. So I know the company pretty well. Have never been to their plant, their facilities out there in California. Hadn't had that opportunity, but maybe someday I will. We come back. We'll talk with Rory Lipsky and Dr. Thomas. We'll see what Jarrow has in the pipeline and what's already, for us to take.
Hi, this is...
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essential Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medici Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medici Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medici Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no farther than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation so you can get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medici Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Dr. Anthony Thomas and Rory Lipsky are my guests on Let's Talk Nutrition today. They both work for Jarrow Formulas. I was talking with Dr. Thomas about cruciferous vegetables, and I asked him, I said, did any of your professors ever tell you why they called them that? He said, no. Well, we're going to show, if you're watching the show, we're showing you an image of the 4-petaled flowers of different cruciferous plants, and you'll see how they look like a crucifix. Especially the one on the right, the lower right that we're showing. There's two. That's arugula. Look at that. It does look like a crucifix. That's neat, John.
Yeah, the bottom one is arugula, and the top one is broccoli.
There you go. And that's why they call them cruciferous vegetables. The 4-petaled plant, the flowers on the plant look like crucifixes.
That's pretty cool.
There you go. Welcome back, Rory. Welcome back, Dr. Thomas.
No, thanks for having us.
Yeah, people, when you tell them those kinds of things, that's an interesting side fact, right?
I think it will help them remember it now better, knowing that information, actually. Absolutely. It's interesting. So, Rory, you got your ear to the ground and maybe your finger on the pulse of what's going on at Jarrow. Anything in the pipeline that would be of interest to the listeners and viewers of Let's Talk Nutrition?
So we just released a couple days ago our brand new high absorption curcumin product called Curcumin Absorb.
Ooh.
That goes along with our Q Absorb and QH Absorb high absorption platform. And I'm sure your listeners know a lot about curcumin. It's a very hot supplement, but they may also know it's traditionally difficult to absorb enough of the active ingredient to reach the full health zone. Is that a fair statement?
It is a fair statement. That's always, a lot of people take curcumin and they take, they think they're getting some sort of real therapeutic effect from it. They're clearly, they're not taking one that's highly absorbable, and they're not taking the proper dose. What was that expression that you used earlier, Dr. Thomas, about dose? What was that phrase?
Oh, dose response or dose dependent.
Yeah, they're not getting enough. So, explain what kind of technology are you using to make the curcumin more absorbable?
So, this particular product primarily relies on very small particles. So the curcumin has basically been ground down to not to a nano level, so it's bigger than nano. They call it near nano. But suffice it to say, they're small particles and then embedded in a matrix, so to protect it somewhat as it transits the stomach in the beginning of the digestive process. And so if you ever want to try an interesting experiment at home, you have to get a bottle of Curcumin Absorb and then a regular curcumin, which we also sell, which is very good. And I don't want to knock regular curcumin, but open both capsules up and put them in water. And what you'll see is Curcumin absorbs beautifully in water.
Yeah, it dissolves.
Yeah, regular curcumin floats right on top of the water. You can't get it to mix. Go ahead,
No, finish. No, go ahead, please.
And as we know, the human body is, a high percentage of water. And so having curcumin in such a water-soluble matrix makes it absorb much better.
Okay, so you take the curcumin and you grind it down into a small particle near nano size. Then you said that you embedded those molecules into a matrix. What kind of matrix?
So it's basically a protective matrix of excipients. So they're not actives. And when you look at the supplement facts panel of the Curcumin Absorb, you'll see that out of the 500 milligrams, only 100 milligrams is curcumin. So there is quite a bit of the inactive matrix, the carrier. But because the 100 milligrams is so much more absorbable, it's roughly equivalent to 9 pills of regular curcumin.
And curcumin comes from turmeric, yes?
Curcumin is an extract of turmeric, exactly, yeah, which is widely used in, Indian and Southeast Asian cuisine.
Yeah, for centuries, if not thousands of years. And
what's interesting is it's typically used in, a diet that does have some component of fat, whether it be, butter or, some other kind of fat to kind of buffer it and help it get absorbed into the system.
Mm-hmm. And curcumin has a lot of wonderful, makes a lot of contributions to health. Isn't one of them to moderate inflammation, Dr. Thomas?
Absolutely, yes. In fact, it would likely work very well synergistically with a supplement like Brocomax.
Mm-hmm. And I would see there's certain supplements I think that mostly everybody can take, and not only relative to some maybe disorder or disease, but as a preventative. The curcumin, the Brocomax, those kinds of products you can take every day and use them as part of a prevention protocol. I'm a big fan of curcumin. It works wonders. And how many of those of the curcumin do you recommend? What's the dosage on the bottle? What's the recommended?
One capsule is pretty much all you need.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I wanted to mention is, several years back, fish oil was the hottest supplement.
I know.
And there was some bad press, and it's still a very big seller, but it's sort of transitioned out a little bit of the market leadership. But one of the things that it was being touted for was its role as a natural anti-inflammatory. And so I think what you see is a class of supplements, whether it be fish oil or curcumin, that even though they might arrive at the effect by a different metabolic pathway, they help in either slowing, stopping, mitigating the unwanted negative side effects of the inflammatory cascade. And I think that's really, what you're talking about is prevention, balance, getting the body into that sweet spot. And I think that's really what the product is all about is, we don't treat diseases, we don't cure anything, but if you can prevent, now you're onto something.
And I'm also a big fan of taking curcumin, or curcumin, depending on where you hail from, how you say it, with fish oil. Why? Because it's a left and a left and then a right to knock out inflammation together. Curcumin and fish oil together. Big fan. All right, so now we got curcumin. I'll give the name of the product when we come back, and I'll have the LTN health question.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Hi, I'm Kate. When I asked my health food store to recommend a natural solution to improve my digestive health, they suggested their best-selling probiotic, Ultimate Flora Critical Care. It has 50 billion live probiotic cultures in every capsule. I was surprised to learn that a poor diet, aging, and even stress can deplete our bodies of billions of good bacteria. That's why I take one Ultimate Flora Critical Care probiotic a day to help maintain my digestive balance, support my immune health, and help keep me regular. And my mother takes Ultimate Flora Senior Formula. It's formulated to help adults 50 and older maintain good digestive health too. It's the Ultimate Flora difference that sold me. Each high-potency, once-daily formula includes strains that are scientifically studied for their specific health benefits. Plus, the delayed release capsules protect the probiotics from harsh stomach acid. Ultimate Flora probiotics are available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971. And we believe integrity should always be our number one ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Right Way Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life, a leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN Health question of the day. If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card, and you can go down to your favorite health store and get some of that new curcumin product from Jarrow Formulas. Curcumin Absorb. Curcumin Absorb. You heard me talking with Dr. Thomas a lot about cruciferous vegetables today, and one supplement that Jarrow Formulas makes. I won't give you the name yet because I don't want to contaminate the answer or the question. So here's the question. Which of the following is not a cruciferous vegetable? A, broccoli. B, Brussels sprouts. C, spinach. D, cauliflower. Or E, is it the case that all of the above are cruciferous vegetables? Which of the following is not a cruciferous vegetable? A, broccoli. B, Brussels sprouts. C, spinach. D, cauliflower. Or is it all of the above are cruciferous vegetables? 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. You have that image ready? Rory and Dr. Thomas, do you like waffles?
Sure do. How can you not?
Who said no? Dr. Thomas said no, or did Rory say yes?
Dr. Thomas said yes.
Oh, you both said, okay, show that image. If you're watching the show, there's a nice picture of a waffle. Why would we do that? Because today's National Waffle Day. There's something else you didn't know, Dr. Thomas.
I didn't know that. That's correct. And I like the one you have a lot of berries on the picture. That's a good one.
You are watching then. Yeah, well, we come up with these things around here. And after all, it's a nutrition show. Today's National Waffle Day. I'm not in. Do they have whole grain waffles, Rory?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. And how much butter and syrup and whatnot do you put on them, though? That's the problem, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. We try to have a little fun. Okay, so what else is in another product that's in the pipeline? That curcumin product sounds terrific, by the way. What else you got going on at Jarrow?
Well, we've just released a couple larger sizes and different strengths of some of our existing products. We have a large count, 180 count of our HCA Active.
HCA.
We have a larger size count of our MK7. And we also just put out a 2,500 microgram, 100 count of our methyl B12 in tropical flavor.
Oh, all right. I'm going to ask you about these methyl B12. I'm going to ask you about those, but let's first go to Lansdale, Pennsylvania. And I know it's not snowing there today, right, Marlene?
No, it's not. It's beautiful today.
For a change. Yes. Although, you never know. Next week it could snow. I don't know.
That's right.
I know. So, which of the following, let's see if you can get this $25 supplement gift card. Which of the following is not a cruciferous vegetable? Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, spinach, cauliflower, or are all of the above cruciferous vegetables?
Spinach.
Yeah, spinach is not a cruciferous vegetable. Congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card. That's pretty good.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and thank you for listening. And make sure you share and tell your friends and neighbors about the show. That's the best marketing of all time, so we would appreciate if you could do that for us, okay?
I will.
Thank you so much. HCA Active and NK7, do they have any relationship to one another?
No. HCA Active is an extract of Garcinia gambosia, fruit grown in Southeast Asia.
Right.
And then MK7 is vitamin K2.
Vitamin K2?
Getting a little bit more well-known these days. It helps take calcium out of the arteries and helps migrate it to bones where it should be.
Well, you have NK2 in your Bone Up product, don't you?
We do have MK7, vitamin K2 in Bone Up. It's been one of the cornerstone ingredients of that multi-nutrient product for a while.
Yeah, a lot of people take these offline, off-product, off-brand calcium products. Bad news. They don't have the cofactors in them. You end up with more calcium in your arteries than you do in your bones. Try Jarrow's Bone Up. That product. How many years has that thing been on the market, that product?
Wow. Easily 20 and probably, closer to 30.
My goodness. And methyl B12, you've increased the count size on that. What's the big deal about methyl B12?
Dr. Thomas, you want to take this one?
Well, methyl B12 is the active form of the vitamin in the body that's used. You'll see it offered in different forms. Methyl is the active form in the body. So that's one start. And it's important for what they call one-carbon metabolism and methylation of components in the body is also well for controlling homocysteine levels, and those tend to creep up with increased risk for heart disease, so you want to keep those down. So it has lots of benefits: energy production,
Sure. You also have a B complex product where you have all the B vitamins together, don't you, Rory?
Yeah, that product is called Be Right.
Be Right.
And that we're doing a little minor reformulation where we're taking out regular folic acid, and it currently does contain 5-methylfolate, but pretty soon it'll be exclusively 5-methylfolate and no folic acid.
Mm-hmm. And tell them the name of the curcumin product, its full title on the bottle.
Curcumin Absorb.
Curcumin Absorb. You also have a curcumin phytosome, don't you?
We do, yes, which is a liposomal matrix. So returning to that lipid base, and it's just another platform for high absorption. So you can go with small particle, or you can go with lipid, or you can go with the original, and maybe mix them together.
There you go. Well, I want to thank both of you for getting up so early out there in California to come on to the show. We really appreciate it, and you guys are good sports. We always enjoy having you on, and we appreciate Jarrow's Formula support for this show. Thank you so much.
You got it. And Dr. Garco, you're always welcome to come to our factory. Maybe next Expo West you can come and we can do a show there a couple days before the trade show.
Oh, I'll remind you of that then. I would love to do that. Dr. Thomas, you take care of yourself and take care of Rory. Make sure he takes his supplements because his health is his wealth. We'll see you.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take